Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Serein and today's video is Makeup Bag Monday, week number 47. Each week I rotate my makeup bag to really test out the products for a full week, update you guys on what I think of the products after wearing them for a full week. It's a great way for me to test out new products as well as revisit some forgotten favorites in my makeup collection. So if you'd like to see how all the products performed last week, then just keep on watching. I was testing out these new Pixi By Petra or Pixi Beauty glosses and stains. There's 3 new shades and one end is going to be a lip stain and one end is going to be a gloss. Immediately, these stains are really light and sheer. So if you like that natural look and just having a little bit of something on your lips, but not having a huge amount of color or pigmentation, I think you'll enjoy these. If you are looking for something that's a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more makeup-y, you're not gonna like this. This is going to be for the no makeup looks. I personally like the stains for going to the pool or the beach and then putting a balm over it for SPF and just to hydrate my lips, because I find that stains can kind of dehydrate my lips a little bit. The glosses on these are also very sheer and very comfortable though. So while it's very sheer and adds a little bit of something on your lips, it's going to be incredibly non-sticky, very hydrating, and very comfortable on your lips. Like sheer washes of color. If you wear the stain and then wear the coordinating gloss on the other end, I think you'll be fine in terms of hydration and comfort level. My favorite one is going to be this little combination. I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and this is going to be the berry tint and the sunset gloss. Some other new products from Pixi are these sheer cheek gels, and I am currently wearing natural underneath my powder blush. Okay guys, again, very sheer. I do like the application of these because unlike a lot of cheek tints, they're not drying and they don't absorb into my dry areas, because I have some dry areas that stains don't always work. I personally like these more than the Benefit little cheek stains or cheek tints, you know, the ones that come in the little bottles that look like nail polish. I definitely prefer this formulation. Very sheer washes. You can build it up by layering the product. So you can go in, wait for it to settle, and then go in again, and you can build this up. But they're very natural, no makeup types of product. Really good if you're not wearing foundation. Really good if you are just wearing a tinted SPF and want a little color on your face. These work well in hot weather because it's not going to melt off your face, but it gives you a nice natural flush. I was very excited about the new Real Techniques brushes, the Powder Bleu collection, and I have to say they did not disappoint whatsoever. They retail about, I think, between $15 to $22. I might be misquoting, but around that range, and these are beautiful. These are the 4 that I use the most. They do have a kabuki brush and a powder puff. I didn't really use it. I didn't have a need for them this week, but these I highly recommend. The quality is beautiful. They're synthetic fibers or bristles, so they mimic the blue squirrel hair that they typically use in very luxurious makeup brushes, but this is synthetic and it works so well. I love Real Techniques brushes and these do not disappoint. So this is B01 and I use this for powder and for bronzer, and then this one is B03. I use this to buff in powder, especially powder foundations or tinted powders, to give it a little bit more of that color. I also use this to go back in and blend out my bronzer and my blush because I do have that choppy stuff that happens a lot of the times on my face. This one is B02. I use it to apply blush. I also use it to apply highlight. And then this is the B04. I use this for my crease color and to blend out any like harsh edges on my eyes. Very soft, but still densely packed enough to actually work, because sometimes brushes can be too soft, and this is the perfect softness that still functions very well as a brush. So highly recommend these. A bunch of you guys were asking where these are available. They are available on the Real Techniques website currently, and I'm sure they're going to launch it at local retailers, but if you can't wait, check out the Real Techniques website to purchase them, and they're just They're so good. Next products I wanted to test out are from the new OFRA summer collection. I have 3 new lip colors. These are the long-lasting liquid formulas, which I absolutely love. You guys know Mocha is one of my all-time favorite long-lasting liquid lipsticks from them. It was recently brought to my attention that these do have talc in them. They're not the first ingredient listed. So mica is the first ingredient, and then a bunch of other ingredients, and then talc is like almost a third of the way through. If you're allergic to talc, sensitive to talc, or wanting to avoid it in your products, do be aware of that. I try to avoid talc in loose powder form because I just don't like inhaling it. Now this is in a lip product and I'm most likely going to ingest a little bit of it, but it's not the first ingredient, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But you can buy these all together or you can buy them separately. I really love this shade, which is Cocoa Island, and I like the metallic Aruba because this gives you a really pretty sheen. Rio I can wear, but I have to layer it underneath something or over something because I find that Rio is almost a little too pale for me, but I do really enjoy these formulations, and I think the new colors are really fun for summertime. Along with the new lip trio, they also launched 3 new blushes. I am wearing the shade Bellini, which is my favorite out of the 3 blushes today. Bellini is the most mauve-y natural blush shade. I have to say, they're pigmented, but they're very powdery. While they work, you're going to have a lot of powder come out when you dip your brush in it and when you're blending it out. It's not really a big deal, but it is one of those things where you're kind of like, I wish it wasn't so powdery. I wish it was a little bit more densely packed. And for how much pigmentation you're getting, I just find that there are better blushes out there. It's not something I would say you have to run out and buy. It's not life-changing. But if you like any of the shades and you want the discount, you can definitely pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I just feel like there are better formulas out there at the same time. But this is a really interesting color too. But I do think NYX makes one that's very similar to Mai Tai, and so does Marc Jacobs, but Marc Jacobs is way more expensive. So I would say if you wanted Mai Tai or Punch reminds me a lot of the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine shade, and Mai Tai reminds me of one from NYX. I can't remember the shade name off the top of my head, but they are dupeable. The new highlight from OFRA I really am enjoying, and I love the way it looks on me today. This is the highlighter in Bali, and I love it. I love OFRA highlights along with their long-lasting liquid lipsticks. These are some of my favorite highlights. Every summer they come out with some new ones, and I love this one. It's just so pretty. It's like a champagne beach goddess kind of vibes I'm getting. I'm also wearing this on the inner corners of my eyes and on my eyelid to give it more of that pop. Finally, I was testing out the new Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in Soiree Diaries. This is a beautiful neutral eyeshadow palette. You're going to get 8 mattes and 4 shimmers. I'm wearing this today as well on my eyes. I have to say, for it being as clean as it is, I really love it. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, talc-free, petroleum-free, mineral oil-free, SLS-free, and vegan-friendly. So for as clean as it is and as friendly as it is to animal lovers, vegans, and people who are just very conscious of what is in their product, I love the color payoff. I love the blendability. It's very smooth. It's very buttery. My biggest recommendation though is to use something a little bit tacky or sticky on your eyelids. Not that this won't work without it, but it does need something to kind of grab a hold of on your eyelids. So either use a concealer and then a powder over it, or use an eyeshadow primer. I just use an eye cream and it seems to work fine, but you don't want to put this on your naked lid. Really cool. I love the marble packaging. I'm really proud of Pure Cosmetics for the new packaging and for being gluten-free, vegan, talc-free, and paraben-free. So really happy about this. And as a bonus, guys, there's a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away both the Soiree Diaries and the Contour Diaries from Pure Cosmetics because I did go to their launch party and I got this one and the contour palette and I've been using it, and then they sent me another set and I'm like, I don't need both. So I'm going to give it to one lucky winner. If you want to enter, just click that entry link down below. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this channel and my second channel, and I will randomly select a winner. All of the information will be through that widget in the description box. So yeah, thanks for watching Makeup Bag Mondays. That's a little bonus surprise giveaway. So that's everything from last week. This is everything I will be testing out for the upcoming week. The first item is going to be the new Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Very excited about this. I also picked up the Maybelline Master Contour. I think this is in light. So this is a contour and highlight stick in one. I am going to be testing out the new L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I have the Maybelline Brow Precision Fiber Volumizer. I finally picked this up. You guys know I tried to buy this after my collab with Lizzie from What Would Lizzie Do, and then I ended up buying the wrong one that I hate, that I've majorly hated, and I never returned it, so now I finally picked up the right one. I am going to be testing out the Avonay High Protection Complexion Correcting Shield Mineral SPF 50. This is fragrance-free and oil-free. I have the shade medium. Also have this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Kabuki Blender, so it looks like a brow gel wax pencil situation with the little brush on the end. A Maybelline Master Contour Face Contouring Kit in the shade light to medium. I have two highlights from Laura Mercier. The funny thing is I was given this when I visited the PR firm that reps them, and I wanted to test it out so bad. I grabbed it from the bag because they had to ship me the rest of the products later on. But I grabbed it from the bag and I shoved it in my carry-on, and I must have done such a good job at hiding it to avoid it breaking that I just recently found it. So I was packing for my Ojai trip for Jouer, and I was like going through my carry-on to like pack everything, and I was like, oh my gosh. The highlights from Laura Mercier I really wanted to try. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in one. So these remind me a lot of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders because they are supposed to like give you a wash of color, so you can use them as a highlight, but I think they're more like of a setting powder. So this is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in number 2. And this is a little bit more like, I feel like this is going to be more like dim light. So that's everything I'll be testing out for next week's Makeup Bag Monday. Make sure you tune in every Monday for Makeup Bag Monday all the way until week 52. Then I'll be doing the best of makeup bag, like what I've learned in the past year of doing 52 weeks of makeup bag. And then there's some really exciting new series coming out. I have a DIY makeup series that I'm going to be doing. I also have my top 5 video I'm going to be doing once Makeup Bag retires. So make sure you're subscribed. As always, I hope my video helped you unwind, de-stress, and if anything, just take your mind off of whatever it was that you might have needed help taking your mind off of. That's why I love YouTube. That's why I watch YouTube, and I hope I was able to do that for you. Thank you so much for choosing my video to watch. Don't forget to enter the giveaway down below in the description box, and I will see you guys back here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So next time I'll see you back here on Wednesday. If you like lifestyle videos, I'll be back on Tuesday on my second channel, More Serein. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and bye!